Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at a budget red loadout including gloves and knives. And before we get into things, please leave a like, comment and subscribe, because if we get to 250 subscribers I'm going to do a case battle with my thumbnail editor with 20 cases. So stay tuned, let's get into things. First off, for the knife and gloves we have the Huntsman Autotronic in battle scarred with a pair of charred gloves in battle scarred as well. It's the cheapest, one of the cheapest combos, and I thought to give you guys a nice little knife to go with the gloves. For the AK we have something a little bit more special, because I hate the Orbit MK1 and it's the only budget AK that's red. We have the AK Slate with 5x glitters Paris mouse ports. Now for the op we have the op Duality, is the cheapest in my opinion red op. For the M4A1S we have the M4A1S Blood Tiger. It's one of the most red-ish M4s for cheap. It's very hard to find a cheap M4 and I'm very sorry, but this is the best I can do. Now for the M4 we have a pretty controversial pick. It's the red DD pad. Some might argue this is not really red because it lacks a lot of red, it's a more grayish, but I think it's a good contender for a red M4A4 for budget. Cheapest item in the whole loadout we have the Galil AR Firefight, coming in at about 36 cents. For the Scout we have a little bit of a problem. We have very little red Scout skins. We have either the Rapid Transit that has a little bit of red on it, or we have the Scout Redstone, but the Scout Redstone isn't really budget, 7 euros, and it's more expensive than some of our primary weapons, so I would say go with the Rapid Transit if you really want something clean and a bit red. Now for the FAMAS, one of the most iconic skins in the game, it's the FAMAS Roll Cage, aka the poor man's friend. It's one of the cheapest FAMASes in the game and it looks pretty nice. Now moving on to the SMGs, we have the MP9 Ruby Poison Dart in field tested. It's one of the rare occasions of cheap MP9s in the game that's also a bit red. This is pattern based, so you can get one more red than another. This is the one I found online for the cheapest price. Now for the Mac 10 we have a classic, the Mac 10 Candy Apple. It's purely red, like you cannot go wrong with it, and it's only 10 cents, so I really recommend it. For the MP7, another very nice skin that only works on the AK is the Bloodsport. Not a lot of people like the MP7 Bloodsport, but I will die on that hill. It's very good for its price. For the USP we have the USPS Trader. It's a clean, new, relatively new skin. I say new as in this little updates we have that I consider a 2-year-old skin new. But yes, it's pretty new and I like it. Deagle, we have the Deagle Code Red. I had such a hard time finding a cheap Deagle and I still haven't managed to do it. So you either have this, or as an alternative you can get a Deagle Conspiracy with a few red stickers. That also works, but up to you and your budget. Now for the Glock we have the Glock 18 Candy Apple, another Candy Apple classic. It's cheap, it's nice, and I say go for it. A certified hood classic, the P250 Muertos, everyone's favorite P250 that's cheap. It's 4 euros, it looks amazing, and it's red, most important of all. For the second to last pistol we have the Tech 9 Isaac, another very classic skin, very old school, but yeah, I feel like it does the job best. Not a lot of red Tech 9 skins either, more bluish items in this game than red. And now for the final skin we have is the 5.7 Urban Hazard, the poor man's Candy Apple. This is only coming in at about 1.2 euros. The Candy Apple is 100 euros, more than the whole loadout I showed you today, actually, without the gloves and the knife. But yeah guys, that was about it for today's video. That was all the skins I had to show you guys. Please let me know what you would have changed in your loadout, but other than that, go ahead, buy it if you want it. That was me giving you all the advice I had. See you guys next time. Have a great day. Bye bye.